What's up, man? Not us, obviously.
Cobwebs.
Some copper, some wood.
Spiders.
Spiders are cool.
Whoa! Hey, man, nice to meet you.
Oh, dude, what's happening? Hey,
it's been a long time.
I'm Jono.
I'm Blaine, and you are
Down in a hole.
down inside of a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Also known as a cellar. Staring at a concrete wall, probably talking to ourselves, but it's all good. Down in a hole is a YouTube show.
At least they'll listen to us.
That is true. Can't run away when you're a concrete wall.
Yeah. Very true. So what are we talking about today? I guess before we get this intro going,
Yeah.
we should probably let the peeps know. You ever buy an album and years later you look back on it and think to yourself, you know what? I'd kick my own ass for doing that.
If we could go back in time, we would kick our own asses for purchasing what we're about to talk about.
These are the albums we bought that we wish we could have returned.
Yeah, or that we realize now as we have evolved in our musical tastes. What were we thinking?
Yeah. Stay tuned.
We are down in a hole. Like, subscribe, thumbs.
Please.
How about
Thank
you
you
subscribe to the thumb bell?
We should just create a new channel and call it the Thumb Bell.
The thumb bell. I think we just created a new channel. So I had an idea last week. I wrote it down on my notepad. Because we were watching something, Shelly and I were watching something on TV or on YouTube about music or whatever. And Third Eye Blind came on. And I'm like, I have that album. And she just kind of looks at me. I'm like, hey, man, I was like 15 and they played it on the radio a lot. There was no internet. I couldn't find, like I went and probably bought Audioslave. But I couldn't find all this other stuff I'm listening to now. Like, the internet's amazing. Spotify and Apple Music and just YouTube and music videos. And you find all this stuff and you figure out what's actually good.
Yeah.
So Third Eye Blind was definitely one of those bands for me. I have their music.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why did I buy that? Like, it's probably trash. And it is, like, I'm not saying that like they're like a horrible band, but compared to what I'm actually listening to now,
Yeah.
my musical taste, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, man. Did you remember a band called Bush?
Yes.
Or Bush X?
Bush X in Canada.
Bush X, yeah. Then there was, yeah.
We already had a band called Bush in Canada, so they couldn't.
Yeah.
They had to put an X on the album cover. They were still called Bush on the
So
radio.
I was a huge fan as a kid. Like, public school, loved Bush. And then they came out with this, like, remix album. And it was probably one of the most god-awful things.
Bush had a remix album?
Yeah. Bear with me for a second.
Because I had 16 Stone, and that was like just another
That was their
grunge-
first one.
It was like
16
another grunge
Stone
album.
Yep, 16 Stone was the first one, and then it was like the Razor Blade Suitcase or something was the second one.
Yeah. See, I didn't mind Bush.
No,
but you're talking about they took a U-turn somewhere.
Oh, buddy, yeah, did they ever?
That's a shame. Because like everybody remembers those songs.
Man, albums. I guess I have to go see all. Like they've had a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, like
16
I had
Stone.
that
That was their first
And
one.
I've got the one that has an X on it.
Deconstructed.
I remember that. Yes.
So it was.
There was like 2 good songs on
yeah,
that.
it was dog shit.
That's too bad.
100% dog shit. Yeah, I was
I forgot about that one.
extremely disappointed in that.
Yeah, like you tried to do what 9 Inch Nails did with Broken and Fixed.
Except the problem is like you're trying to compete with the singular mind of Trent Reznor.
You're not. That's what I mean.
Good effing luck.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Like he comes out with Broken, and then Fixed was he gave everybody that stuff, and then other people remixed it and like kind of they made an album of the remix. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But you're not. Trent Reznor is amazing.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
can't beat
He's
that guy.
absolutely the man for sure.
Another band. Sorry, were you done on Bush?
Yeah, you can go. You jump in there, buddy.
We could just rapid fire these things because it's almost like they're not even worth talking about. But I do own. I shouldn't even put Nickelback on this list. I do have Curb and Silver Side Up.
You know why? They get hated so much, man.
But those are good albums.
Yeah, they get...
I just think it's cool I still have the original Curb that actually had a Canadian nickel
That's awesome.
as the album. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is.
They get too much hate. They get hate because it's cool to hate them.
I think so. Like I don't listen to them.
Like
And
nobody can sit there and tell me Chad Kroeger doesn't write a catchy tune.
I bought their first 2 or 3 albums. Leader of Men was a single or an album.
That
I can't
album
remember.
was awesome.
I think I bought their first 3. And I
Yeah.
can't say they're garbage because when I was at that age, I loved it. And then I switched and I don't, whatever. But another band that I loved and just cannot stand anymore is Korn.
They...
Like I bought, I love Deftones, right?
Yeah.
Still do. Love it. Can go back and listen to Adrenaline, White Pony, all that shit. Amazing stuff. I can't go back and listen to Life is Peachy. I can't go back and listen to Issues. I can't go back and listen to it anymore.
Really?
I cannot stand it. It drives me
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's so lame.
Interesting.
I don't know. I'm like, ew. I get like douche chills. I don't know if you've ever heard that term before.
I'll tell you, a couple of years ago, Rach and I saw them in Toronto.
See, and I used to love them.
Man, live, holy
I would imagine.
shite.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible show. I can still feel the bass now,
Yeah.
like 2 years after the fact.
I don't know what it is with that old Korn stuff. I just cannot. I can't go back and listen to it. He's all whiny, and maybe his voice. I liked it at the time, but maybe I just don't now. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. I know I loved Korn.
I mean, that's the interesting thing about music, man. You know,
Yeah.
like people evolve, music evolves, people go this way, music
Deftones
goes
have
this way.
changed a pile.
Yeah, they have.
But I love every one of their albums.
For me, it's like I just get into a trance listening to Stephen Carpenter's guitar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he does different stuff.
There's the new single, like I guess maybe the newest single that they have got out, Ceremony,
Yeah.
off their latest album.
Yeah, it's just.
There's like a little breakdown part, and man, just like the sound of his guitar in that
Yeah.
little part is just mind blowing.
Yeah. Do you get any other albums that you think are garbage now and you're embarrassed to admit it? That you bought them 15 years ago?
There was not even. There was a Disturbed album actually.
Oh, yeah?
Can't remember. There was. I mean, well, first of all, like 10,000 Vis came out, and it like changed my life. That album. I mean, I can't tell you exactly.
Oh, so
when.
you're talking about a specific Disturbed album?
Yeah, there was like specific albums that you want to just pretend that you never.
I was
ever
thinking
purchased.
like even Korn as a band.
No.
But you're talking about like Disturbed as an album.
like a specific Disturbed album.
Oh.
I can't friggin' remember the name of it because I honestly don't care enough to.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
the
went-
best part. Like, I don't know, man. You're asking me questions. I don't
I
care.
don't fucking know. Like they had that 10,000 Fists and it was unbelievable, and then like it's just they went to shit.
Dude,
after
like
that.
I think I own a cassette tape.
Like The Sickness, so we get Stupefy and The Game. You
Yeah.
get some really cool tunes. Believe came out. It's a little bit more melodic, but some still really good tunes. 10,000 Fists, Indestructible's good. Asylum to me is where they started going down.
Okay.
Asylum, and then like Immortalized, Evolution. Like there's just 10,000 Fists. Every song on that album was a banger, top to bottom. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't like when that happens, and then I buy an album from the band that comes later, and it's garbage.
Yeah, you want to trust that
It's
band.
disappointing. Very
And
disappointing.
bands do change a lot. But yeah, it is weird how like I go back and look at some of the stuff or hear some of the stuff that I purchased. Like I think I had an Ace of Base CD.
Man, I'm pretty sure at one point in time I had the Titanic soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, soundtracks were a thing too. But see, sometimes I would buy a soundtrack just for one song.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe
The End of Days. I did that. The End of Days soundtrack. There's a Limp Bizkit song.
Yeah.
And a Korn song. I think there was a Power Man 5000 song. The rest of it was dog shit.
doesn't matter. You got those three.
But you get those three, right?
And that's how you had to get tunes, right?
Yeah.
Still the best. I guess we're talking about garbage ones, but Private Parts, the Howard Stern movie.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
an amazing soundtrack on that one. But yeah, I'm trying to think of more things that I would like be embarrassed to admit that I had. Like
I don't know if you can top the
cassette tape.
if you can top the Titanic soundtrack.
You want me to try to top it?
Yes.
I have a cassette tape of Color Me Bad. That's been Down in the Hole.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Thanks for watching. I was 10. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, and see, who knows if I even bought that? Probably not. But I listened to it.
The only cassette tape, like
I'm 40.
I had a bunch of cassettes growing up, but the very first one I ever had, and I'm pretty sure there was an Ace of Base cassette somewhere in there too, because it came from like a family friend. But the House of Pain, bro.
Yeah, House of Pain's awesome though.
First time as a kid hearing Jump Around.
That's Everlast, man. That dude's on another level.
Everlast? How about DJ Lethal from Limp Bizkit?
Oh, is he part of House of Pain?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Good times. Good times. So, yeah, what have you bought that sucked a lot of nuts?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Probably can't beat Color Me Bad or Titanic.
Color Me Bad, Titanic soundtrack. Beat it. Let's go.
Oh, man. Yeah, Down
good
in the Hole. Thanks for watching. Say words. I got to drink a
Adios.
beer.
I got like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Oh, my God, please. It means everything.
You really like watching the analytics.
Oh man, I like numbers. I like math.
Math is cool.
Math is cool.
And YouTube supplies cool looking pie charts.
That's why I play fantasy baseball. It's just numbers.
Math.
It's just math. Bye guys.
Tune in next time when we talk about things in the basement.
Down in the Hole.